lot of scars on my right shin from that. Getting bit by a hutch pedal or a bear claw is not fun, especially in shorts, man.
Did they grip? I never rode them, but I mean, they seemed like they were so sharp they might not even grip at all. Were they adequate?
Are you talking the hutch?
Yeah.
They gripped. I mean, I was wearing Vans. I had slip-ons most of the time. I probably should have had lace-ups, but I didn't really slip. I did have an accident when I was lake jumping at Lake. No, it was by Woodland Park Zoo, Green Lake. It's called Green Lake. And some kids had a ramp down to this dock, and I had one of my earlier red lines, and I'm like, I want to try that. And I did. Do you remember that trick called a can, or it was also called a Henderson, where you go one hand, 1 foot off, and then you put it back on? Well, I did that on the right side where the sprocket was. And when my foot came down, it slipped off the pedal. My shin hit the sprocket and dented it with my shin bone, and it peeled back my front of my shin to the tune of about 180 stitches and I came out of the water, and the front of my shin was flapping like a tongue. I'm like,
oh man. Right.
So yeah, off to Harborview I went.
When you're lake jumping, are you tying that bike to your arm? How do you?
No, we didn't do well. A couple of times in Kirkland. Let me tell you something about. Let me. This is interesting. I have done it with a life jacket on the handlebars, taking all the pads off, all the number plate and stuff, and I've done it that way. I've done it with nothing, but I never had a lanyard from my body to the bike. But when I crashed at Green Lake, it just scared me. I did a lot of jumping before that. As a matter of fact, me and Kent, I mean, you could say this is crazy what we did. We'd sneak into condos in Kirkland, Washington, and a lot of them were on stilts on the water, like a Malibu house. We'd sneak up to the roof through a fire escape with our BMX bikes, and on the top of the roof was gravel. No one would be up there like a maintenance man for HVAC or something, but we would ride our bikes off that roof, drop like 3 floors of condo into the water. We did that several times, and
dude, that's sick, dude.
Dead, man.
That is sick.
It's stupid. I mean, I should have been. I mean, can you imagine some lady having breakfast, and like looking at her window?
Whoa!
We were stupid like that, dude. But it was
the only thing that we did. We used to on summer days we used to break into apartment complexes and ride our bikes into the pool.
Oh, and then empty?
Just pull out.
Oh, that's awesome, dude. Yeah. I never got into pool too much. That was more of the skaters' realm, of my understanding, at least where I grew up. I don't know if you remember in high school, but you had like, it's the same old thing. You know, you had the